hostess with the most, Jenna Bella, as always. So welcome back. So obviously I'm here to do another review, and I'm going to be reviewing a movie. Not quite sure how many people are aware of this. I don't really hear a whole lot of people talking about this movie. And I'll be honest, the movie that I'm going to be talking about, it's not anything that is absolutely great or fantastic or anything, but I kind of dig it. I actually first became aware of this movie, this 1995 movie, about, I'd say like 10, 15 years ago, probably closer to like 15 years ago. I came across it on TV, and that is the John Singleton 1995 movie, Higher Learning. So yeah, so this is kind of, like I said, not like the greatest little movie, but a decent little movie that I feel kind of still a lot of the things that are in this movie still very relevant today. But let me go through real quick kind of like the cast, because I feel like the cast is really, like I know some of these actors really are still working now and everything, but there's a lot of people who were really kind of like hot at the time, really kind of up and coming and everything. Really, even people who were sort of in the business for years before this movie, but kind of was really kind of culminating and really hot for the time and everything. But let's go through this cast. And I like this cast. I gotta say, I do like this cast. So this is what we have. We have Omar Epps, Christy Swanson, Michael Rappaport, Jennifer Connelly, Ice Cube, Jason Wills, Tyra Banks, Lawrence Fishburne, Regina King, and long before he was saying trick or treat motherfucker to Michael Myers, we also have Busta Rhymes. Yeah. Busta Rhymes, this was kind of like, and Ice Cube as well, because those really kind of like, for those of you who don't know, that was kind of like really at the time where their music and like 90s rap was so hot and everything. So to see rappers and stuff in movies such as this, especially a movie like this with so many different social and cultural and racial sort of commentaries and everything, it was really not that uncommon. It was still a little something new to see these rappers in movies, but it kind of was starting to become the norm, basically, at this point, is what I'm trying to say. So no, but this movie, like I said, it's nothing absolutely great or anything. It's not over the moon, amazing. It's a decent little movie. And like I said, the cast that I just ran through, I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of really any particular actor or actress in here, with the exception of maybe like Lawrence Fishburne, maybe Jennifer Connelly a little bit. I do kind of like seeing what she's in, or even Christy Swanson. But I mean, overall, terrific cast. I feel like everyone in here really kind of like brought their own, like a couple of little like awkward moments, but nothing unbearable or anything like that. I think kind of mainly to like Tyra Banks, because I think this was like one of her earliest, if not first, like acting role. So it's a little, awkward with her at times. But no, I like how I like the character that she portrayed and everything. I felt like she was very, being portrayed as a very intelligent woman of color, which I feel like even still today sometimes, like we're getting a little better with people who aren't white, basically full-fledged white, to actually be intelligent and smart and beautiful and all these things and everything, and athletic. So I'm just saying. But I know John Singleton is kind of known for that. He's sort of like the the Jordan Peele of his day, where, nothing wrong with this, honestly, because I mean, I'm technically a minority. At this point, I feel like not really a minority because Hispanics are everywhere, but I'm just saying, you guys know what I'm saying, where I like to see sort of, even if it's not Hispanic or anything, or specifically Mexican, I do like to see people who aren't usual white roles, white movies. I like diversity, basically. I like diversity. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying. But no, it's a pretty decent movie. This is one that is about, obviously it's in a college setting, because, higher learning and everything, but we are introduced to kind of like our base sort of people, such as like Regina King, Kirsty Swanson, Omar Epps, And then like the people that they sort of meet in college and like within the first few days, and like the friendships and everything, and sort of like the um sort of like the groups and everything that they fall into. Like for example, like Regina King and Kirsty Swanson's characters are, we find out, are going to be roommates and everything. Obviously one's white, one's black, but there is like a scene or two before we are introduced to Regina King's character where Kirsty Swanson's character is getting into an elevator, and Omar Epps comes in, stops the elevator, comes in or whatever. And, typical kind of like California, not necessarily like rich, but it's perceived that she is rich because she's lives close to Disneyland. That she's got a little naivety. She's like, oh, black man, he is he gonna try and steal my purse? Like, ooh, black people always steal shit. But then we see her, like I said, with Regina King's character. There's a little bit of like, you can tell like, ooh, how is this gonna work out and everything. But they become friends. They kind of get to know each other, and like, you know, for the most part, you see that like the white black barrier over time with them, since they are rooming together and getting to know each other, it kind of goes out the window. And then we see certain things with Kirsty Swanson's character, who just questioning her sexuality. She actually ends up like getting raped or close to being raped at a frat party or after a night out at the bar. To the Omar Epps character with racism, with, okay, so he's, also athletic, that kind of like stereotypical trope of, oh, you're black and you're good at running and stuff. But, that he's also being inspired by Lawrence Fishburne's character, who's not necessarily giving him a free hand, but also kind of teaching him of certain things like, oh, so just because this person is, white and, they get this, and this, basically what you're telling me, oh, they have money, they have this, it's not race, it's, your issue is economical and stuff. So certain things like that throughout this movie, and I feel like it's not, like, it's, a lot of the themes are right in front of your face, but I don't feel like it's necessarily being thrown down your throat. I just feel like it's showing up like just daily struggles between everyone with certain issues and everything, whatnot, whether it's race, sexuality, social status and stuff. So I like I said, it's not done, I don't think it's like the greatest movie, but it's done well enough where I feel like anyone who watches this can kind of relate to a few different storylines and everything, which is pretty awesome. I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, definitely check this one out, you guys. Not a terrible movie or anything. Let me know, if for those of you who have seen this movie or anything, let me know what you think of this movie if you have seen it. Yeah, I'm just saying. Till next time, as always, you guys, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.